the first place to listen to the hottest K-pop, Kpoppin with DJ Isak.
Ultimate Vote. It is time for our listeners from around the world to vote for either JJCC's Prince Mac or Eddy, and they are in the studio. Hello!
Hey yo, Peter and Pretty Mac입니다.
Wow.
What was that at the start? That's something new. I haven't heard it before.
Our new logo.
New logo?
Yeah.
I've been charming dark.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was our new logo. It was quite funny to see you guys react to that.
Yeah, like, I'm on the right show.
So yeah, this week is a new season for Kpoppin. So
what is
we've
this?
changed a little thing.
What season is it? Like season 52?
Probably.
Season 157?
It's my 9th year. So
Oh.
yeah. It's my 9th year, so yeah. Something like that. All right, so we're back to a segment that hasn't changed, and it is JJCC in the studio every week, every Wednesday, and they battle it out for your votes on the show. Today's penalty, do you want me to tell you now or later?
I don't mind. It's now? No?
Yeah, now I think now is okay.
Okay, so our penalty for today. So you, the listeners, if you fail to vote for one particular member and they lose today, then they have to eat ginger.
Oh.
Is it raw?
Yes.
Oh, raw?
Oh, do you guys...
It's not pickled. It's raw.
Is
I-
it peeled?
Is it peeled?
Not peeled.
Yeah, it's peeled.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But you know, I heard that ginger is very good for your throat. But,
Yeah.
but Prince these days, he said his throat hurts a lot, so I think Prince should eat it today.
What
So
a
everyone-
liar.
Save the Eddy.
Can't believe this. My throat is very good today.
Save the Eddy, please.
Very clear. Very clear. My throat is very clear today.
Now, for our listeners, if you have any unique, funny penalties that you like to send in, you can send those into our message board as well. So we're very open to more penalties.
Not open.
So wait, let's kind of look back. How has the score been for the past couple of weeks? Who's been winning?
Did you win 2 weeks in a row, or did you just win last week? I think you won 2 weeks in a row now. But before, Eddy started winning a lot more after
Recently.
his Pops in Seoul.
Pops
in Seoul,
so TV is helping him, but
Yeah.
you're on the show
I
too.
know. But it's kind of different. I'm just the tag along.
Aw.
No,
What do you
he's
call
a
it?
he's a very good co-host.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna have to switch it up now. I'm just kidding.
He's yeah, because there's Eddy TV, and then there's
But every
Eddy-
time I
Eddy's
see
the
the reruns or the show, I always see you guys together. So I was just like, okay.
I think they're the better ones because I'm there,
Okay,
so they play it more often, I guess.
there you go.
Or maybe when Eddy's by himself, you just don't realize it. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh.
Okay.
Nah, but yeah, recently I have been losing quite a bit.
Okay.
Quite a bit.
Okay, so maybe today the tables will turn and Prince might win if you help him.
I'll just turn the table myself.
Turn it back.
If, for some of our listeners, I think that you are overexcited for our K-Pick. Our K-Pick is over. It finished in our first hour. Thank you for your enthusiasm, but you might want to save that for tomorrow.
What's a K-pick?
It's one of our new segments from our first hour.
So what do we pick?
You choose between two celebrities. Kind of like what we do for Ultimate Vote, but I don't constantly fight for or set an argument about this particular artist. They just have to choose. So it's very similar. But for now, you are either going to be sending in your votes for Prince or for Eddy. So who are we going to be looking at today? I think you two are going to be super happy about the topic for today. So
Yes.
who wants to start?
I am rooting for EXID Solji. Woo!
Okay. And then who are you going to be rooting for, Prince?
Guess.
I don't know.
I'm rooting for. How about this? I'm rooting for FX, but can you guess who in FX?
Amber.
Okay, so
Who?
wait.
No, who would compare to?
Sorties
Who would
up.
compare to Soji? Yeah.
Sorties up. So it would have to be one of the stronger vocals of FX.
Yes.
Luna.
Oh, very good. Wow. How'd you know, Luna?
Oh my goodness, that was
How
so
did you
hard.
know? It's on the script, right? Yeah. Yes, well, I'm voting for, I'm rooting for Luna.
But I wasn't on that page yet. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, yes. So there's a reason why we are looking at these two ladies, though. They've been coming out on a particular variety show that's been getting a lot of love these days.
Yes.
Have you watched any of the episodes?
I only watched the one with Solji.
Okay. So you did get a chance to see the show.
Which variety show are you talking about? Because I have a
This
few.
one.
The Real Men?
The masked.
Oh, the mask
Singer.
singer. Yeah, masking. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She killed it.
Yeah,
Luna
she did.
killed it.
She did.
Luna
So,
killed it.
for some of our listeners who haven't watched the show, what it is existing celebrities, whether they are idols or sub vocals of the team or veteran singers, it doesn't matter. As long as you're a singer, you are able to go on the show, and then there is a celebrity panel, and the singer is literally all masked up. So at the beginning, they didn't do it. They didn't put like gloves on, but these days it looks like they've been even putting gloves on the artists and like literally like covering them up. So they tried to cover the artist as much as possible, and they even change their vocals when they talk. So when they're interviewed, there is a voice changer, either on the mic. I'm guessing, so that the engineering team is trying to make it so that you can't figure out who's behind the mask.
Yes, true.
And then they are voted of two vocalists, and it's continues into different rounds, and then the person who's eliminated takes the mask off, and then they do a goodbye song. So that is the whole point of the show. So it's a pretty interesting show. I actually watch it to see if I know who the singer is. And out of the few shows that I've seen, I got 4 out of 5.
Oh,
wow.
That's really good.
Yeah, I got 4 out of 5. So I was
Who
really
was the
happy.
one you didn't get?
He wasn't revealed yet in the episode that I saw. So he was still masked up. But I had my guesses, so I have to catch up with that episode to see if I was right.
Yes.
I think I have to really give it up to Korean variety shows. They got really good concepts.
Yeah, they're very
very interesting
unique.
concepts. And like I see a lot of, especially China, they start buying these
contents.
contents in and putting into China, like Running Man. What's that? The father one, the father and kid one. Even I Am Singer.
Yeah.
All those. What else? Real Men in China.
Rumi?
Yeah,
Real
Man.
Real Men, and a lot.
Okay.
So many old Korean TV shows. Oh, Let's Get Married, those stuff.
Okay.
So I think this is a really good concept.
Yeah, it is.
It's a new show, right?
Yes, it is.
New show, yeah.
It's a pretty new show.
And
Watch it.
as you said, I actually knew it was Solji from the beginning. When I first saw, I was like, oh, that's Solji. I was like, her voice, the way she sings, it's Solji. And I was like, that's Solji. All of them was like, no, that's not her. I'm like,
Trust me.
come on, man. Come on.
Fanboy
Fanboy Eddie.
Fanboy Eddie over
biggest
here.
EXID fan.
Yeah. You
doesn't
should have seen
admit
his
it.
expression as soon as Aye came out. He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I get.
So you are going to be rooting for Solji today, right? Eddie?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's start off with you.
Okay, Solji, she has been a singer for over 10 years. She debuted with the group 2MB in 2006. And the group, they sang, R&B songs, but they were not really in the spotlight and didn't get that much love. But, after the group 2MB, she went into the group EXID and then started to get her fame with the song We Are. But as you just said, it wasn't until she came out on the song The Mask, the program The Mask, where everybody just heard her voice, and they were wowed, they loved her voice, and that's when she started getting up. And it was because of her, the program The Mask, it was just a one-time special thing.
It was.
But because of her, it became a regular program, and it's coming out. It keeps on coming out.
Yeah, so it was a pilot show. When she came out on the show, it was a piloted version of the show, and they were saying that if it takes off, we're going to keep this as a new headlining show. If not, we're probably going to just, use it as like every once in a while, coming around the holidays, kind of like Idol Olympics type of a show. But it really was able to take off thanks to the fact that a lot of the viewers said that they were open to the stereotype of idols. So they
Her talent as a singer, because her parts wasn't that much.
She was always hitting all the high notes. That was pretty much all her part was.
That's pretty much the same as Solji, but I feel like Solji actually had more
Parts.
than Luna. But after Honey, became popular. I think Honey had a lot of pop eye compared to Weare.
Well, yes. Compared to songs, I think she had more parts, but I think their group, they made like an even part, and I think it was okay. They all had their special parts that they could show their talents in. Mm-hmm. And when you say, Luna, she got more spotlight because of the program, The Mask. But if it wasn't for Seulgi, The Mask wouldn't have continued on and she wouldn't have got the spotlight. So I think it's all thanks to Seulgi that, yes, Luna is getting her spotlight right now. In my opinion.
Well, then it's all thanks to Honey that Seulgi was getting a spotlight too.
Not really. Seulgi came out on The Mask by herself.
And well, Honey's going to thank her parents, and so on and so forth.
Okay, anyways.
Yes.
Okay, anyways. But I like the point that you're making because, we have seen Luna do a few musicals here and there, and I think that the people who went to go see her in her musicals would have probably seen a very different side of her. But, there's only a handful of the mainstream viewers that get a chance to go see musicals. True. So I feel that this program and just these two vocalists have really kind of opened up new doors for a lot more vocalists main vocalists in the teams. Because if we look at EXID and FX, I feel that it's not just a team where you can tell, okay, she's the dancer, she's the sub vocal, she's the main vocal. It's just they all have great vocalists and they all have a chance to actually rap, but they also have strong vocalists in there, and I think that's probably why we haven't really been seeing like such big parts from both of them, like Luna and Seulgi, because all the other members are actually very good vocalists as well.
Yeah,
even Amber's a good vocalist.
Exactly.
Amber,
I love her song. Beautiful.
She auditioned for SM as a vocalist.
There we go.
What's her role? Main rapper.
Yes.
In FX.
Well, compared to even me, I sort of came into the team as the rapper, and then I became the main vocalist.
Ironic.
Yeah, I think
works out.
But
it works out. All right, so today these two are going to be battling it out as they are representing Luna and Seulgi. And because we're talking about these two beautiful ladies, we are going to be talking about the songs that recently got pretty popular thanks to the fact that they were re-sung. So while you are sending your votes for Prince or for Eddy, it looks like everybody is either saying save the Eddy or save the Prince. Who's in the lead? I'm not quite sure yet because it keeps differing, but we'll come back with a tally up. But we are going to take a quick song break so that these two can recharge and then start talking about them again. Luna is going to start us off with 미소를 띄우며 나를 보낸 그 모습처럼, Don't Cry For Me, followed by Seulgi with Love Suite. And we'll see you after this with more of Ultimate Vote.
Love Suite.
All right, so with that, we're back. Today, it seems that Eddy and Prince are representing Seulgi and Luna. So let's continue on. Who wants to continue on?
Oh, actually, I will continue on because, the song that Love Suite she just sang is from a very, 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 hot drama right now. Producer. And all the OSTs to this drama they called it the Golden Line. It's Kim Bum-soo, Lee Seung-chul, Baek Ji-young, IU. They sang all the OSTs, and Seulgi was a part of this Golden Line, so that must mean that people, they have to say that she is, the hot thing right now, the hot topic.
Okay. Okay, Prince?
Like I mentioned before, FX, because of the popularity, they're all quite popular, but I think Luna was probably one of the last to have her own actual solo activities. Because, like, for example, for me, when I liked FX or when I was paying attention to FX, I was following Victoria and like Amber, and then after there was Soli's scandal thing. So I had actually knew more about them, but Luna was only just recently that I started hearing Luna, like after I think more so with Amber, although Taeyeon was the singer. Who featured in Amber's Shake That Brass, but a lot of times Luna came out on music shows with Amber to sing that part, and when we were promoting at the same time. And there was a few times I was like, oh, who's this? It's not Taeyeon, it's not Taeyeon. And then that was when I found out it was Luna, not Luna. I keep saying Luna.
Luna?
No.
Stop calling me.
But yeah, I think like kind of tagged along with Amber when Amber was become really popular during that time through Real Men, and then she released Shake That Brass, and then just Luna. started getting a lot of more solo activities. You know, whereas it's from variety shows. She was on Running Man. She also won a prize for Chugum Palgum.
Yes.
MBC Chugum Palgum Idol Star singing contest. She came first. I read that here. And she, what else was she on? She was a dance battle host. Dance Battle Korea TV show. She was host of that because main vocal, but she actually auditioned as a dancer for SM.
So she knows her moves.
Yeah. She knows her moves, so she can dance, she can sing, and she's actually quite popular for OSTs as well.
She is.
OSTs, not just musicals, OSTs, and she's done I think 11 OSTs, but a lot of them, like with other members.
Yeah, okay.
Of our fellow members of FXs. She only did a few solo ones. So I think just recently she's starting to see the light as a soloist.
Okay.
So, whereas, Victoria was like a long time ago. She started being a soloist and promoting in China.
Yeah, I feel that in a team, they have their time. Like each member gets their moment, their 10 minutes of fame or their 2 minutes of fame. With girl groups and boy bands, I feel that even though you're the lead vocalist, there's either maybe one variety show that you went out on, or you were starring in a drama or in a soundtrack, whatever it may be. Everybody has their 5 minutes of fame. Yes, everybody does. But yes, I do feel that Luna is starting her new chapter as she's been seeing a lot of new stuff coming out these days.
This year is probably her year. When was the last time that FX released a song together? Was it Red Light?
Last year.
Red Light. It's been a while ago as well.
Yeah, so it's been about a year since we've seen them as a full group. I'd really like to see some more music from them. All right. So Eddy, anything more to say?
Like you said, you think he said that this year he thinks it's Luna's year, but I think it's Solji's year because as I heard recently, she's coming back with the unit group 다솜님, and I really love that group. Like before, even Hani was famous, I just love their songs. I love both their vocals, and I think they are gonna rock this year. EXID fan. Woo.
So, fanboying over here.
Fanboying.
Okay. What else could be added onto that, Prince?
I was actually kind of a ball fan when I was really young. When I was still in what do you call it? Secondary school? You guys call it? I call it high school. Secondary school.
High school?
That was when ball was really big back then.
Okay.
And ball was actually a big inspiration to Luna. Obviously, because they're both, in the same company. And then, when Ball was practicing, she shared a lot of stuff with Luna. And it was a real role model for her. And I can start to see, some Boa images when I see Luna now. Whether it's in her singing or it's in her dancing or just that motivation kind of... I don't know how to say it. It's this thing, this aura that she puts out. So I think Luna really could make something big, especially this year.
Okay.
Oh, and also, did you know that Solji was EXID's vocal trainer?
Whoa.
And this album they released recently, all the chorus, the backing chorus, she did all the chorus. Yeah,
whenever I hear celebrities doing their own backup vocals, I give them a big old round of applause for that, because I suck at background vocals.
Oh. Well,
I suck at background vocals.
I'm really bad.
Don't we do our own?
Yes, but I'm really bad.
No, it's just, all artists do their own. I did my own too. I had to do my own too. But this is why I keep saying that it's so hard to do it. The reason is mostly when it comes to background vocals, for those of you who want to become a singer later on in life, you have to be very clean about it. So no vibratos, no breathing, just very clean cut choir type of vocals.
Yes.
Now, if you are accustomed to another type of singing, it is very hard to do that over and over again, because what you have to do is, let's say you're going to do ah, then you have to do that again, ah, and you have to do it over again, ah, and then they're going to make you do it on a different note. And then they're going to make you do it again. And then they're going to make you do it again.
And then a different note.
And then a different note. And that is what background vocals do. And that's how you record them. And it's really hard to not put vibrato in if you're used to putting vibrato in. And that's what normally gets everybody
mad.
Yes.
Frustrated.
And that's why it goes again.
That's why acapella is so hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why
Acapella.
whenever I see a lot of acapella groups that are really popular these days, especially thanks to a lot of different movies right now and a lot of different trends, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. They're
Acapella is
amazing.
very hard.
They're
Acapella
amazing.
and
Yeah. I think,
backing vocals, live backing vocals.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So everybody, even Luna said it's very hard to do it, but Seoji does it perfectly.
Yep.
She did almost all the songs they actually released this album.
Okay.
Recent album, and you got Ellie doing the music. Her musicality is, I think, top class right now, at least. And you got Hani. I guess you could say face and dancing.
It kind of sucks that you
Eddie
guys
wants
see
to say it, but
Yeah, it's kind of sucks that you guys see the back of his head at the moment because as soon as he said honey, his facial
he's the
expression.
biggest fanboy, alright?
His facial expression
Girl
has
group
literally
fanboy.
changed.
No,
Wow.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay, now I think I need a new camera here. I need a POV with my guest. so
Just that way.
From my head to my guest, you guys
Just
can
that way,
see
just that way is fine.
You can see
I
how
always
he
face the camera.
reacts. Oh my goodness.
But yes,
Fanboy
as I was
Eddie.
saying, you have the music, you have the vocals, and you have the face and the dancing. I think EXID is the best, and they're gonna rock this year.
Okay,
Yeah,
You used to
so
say that about Bestie.
okay. Well, they used to be the same,
Same
team.
group. Yes.
So
Choose one.
well.
Sorry.
Okay, well, moving back to FX here then.
You see, actually, I'm more of a Miss A fan. Would you say Miss A and FX were like right about the same time? Rivals? Same time? Yeah, around the same time, weren't they?
Wasn't-
FX debuted a little bit before them, if I
Yeah.
remember right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. FX debuted first, I think.
From what I remember.
Fair enough.
They
I
did.
think Miss A, they had a rival with 4 Minute.
2009. Yeah, Miss A is 2000. Hold on.
But okay, let me just talk.
2010. So they're a year apart.
They're a
FX
year-
is
it's pretty
a
much
year
the same.
before that.
I think a year is a big difference.
Yeah,
though.
here's a big difference.
A real big difference.
Anyways,
You look the same to last year.
you look the same?
Yeah, you look the same to last year.
No, it doesn't have to be about what you look like. It doesn't mean about what you look like. You can look younger.
So unprofessional.
But like a year, I don't think that's much of a difference.
But in a year,
In the K-pop
I know
world,
you
it
could
is.
do a lot in a year, but
yeah, I'm just.
you wouldn't say they're rivals because JYP and SM were rivals, and they're pretty much the two closest girl groups that released at the time.
Well, true. At the time.
You know,
Yeah, when it comes to girl groups, it was, you could see them be rivals. So,
yeah.
point is?
My point is, I was more of a Miss A fan before.
Before.
But I probably know more about. I mean, I still am a Miss. I like Miss A.
You like Suji.
More of FX, but
You like Suji.
I don't know why I know more about FX than Miss A.
So your point was that you know a lot more about FX.
FX than Miss A.
Aren't you close friends with Miss A's
Yeah, just so. No, I wouldn't say really close, but yeah, we do know each other. We
Miss A's who? Xia?
No, Ja and Pei.
Oh, okay. They are the two
Pei.
Chinese farmers.
Yeah. And
It
I
elevates.
guess maybe because we were like friends, it's kind of changed. Kind of changes. a
Oh,
little
the
bit.
perspective.
Yeah, kind of
that
changes a little bit,
happens.
you know.
Oh, yeah, that
I was
happens.
like, hey, yeah, I like Miss A. Now we're friends. It's like, oh, how do I fanboy over you anymore? It's like,
Yes,
You're
same
like,
for me. It's like, when JJCC first debuted, I was like, oh, JJCC, now I see you guys every week. I'm just like,
oh, it's kind of, yeah.
I'm kidding.
But you know what I mean.
Yes, of
I
course.
haven't had a chance to meet Victoria yet, so.
Are you trying
Mate.
to pull that on me, or are you trying to ask me to introduce you? What is that? I don't understand the text. I don't understand the subtext to that message.
I really want to see Bestie in the EXID too. No,
You met Bestie. You met
Okay.
Bestie.
Huh?
You met Bestie.
Okay,
It was too short.
so
You danced with Bestie.
it looks like our team wants to kind of recap on how bad the penalty is going to be. Because in the span of our past 5-minute conversation, Prince was in the lead, but now Eddy is in the
Why?
lead.
Oh,
I don't know why.
save Daddy. Save Daddy. I love you guys. Save me.
Okay, so we
Oh.
have 3 big
No way.
whole
Wow.
ginger pieces here. You guys can't really see.
How about one each? The loser gets the biggest one.
Okay. You can eat as much as you would like. The loser gets to eat as much as they would like, so probably the small one's going to go. But if you choose the small one, you're going to have to eat the whole thing all at once. So I advise you to eat probably the bigger one. So, we have 3 pieces for you. It looks like this was pre-peeled, so it actually doesn't smell that bad. So the room isn't smelling that bad right now. But our penalty for today is ginger. They're going to have to eat raw ginger, peeled. It's not. There's no sugar. There's no pickled. It's just raw ginger.
I really don't know what it tastes like.
It's going to be spicy.
You can try it out today.
Yes. But in the span of 5 minutes, it looks like that Prince was in the lead, but now Eddy's in the lead. So I don't know what changed it, but it looks like it changed. So we're going to give you 2 more song breaks for the listeners to vote for either Eddy or for Prince, and then we're going to come back and see
my face, guys.
who is going to end up taking the ginger eating challenge today. We're going to continue on with some more EXID and some FX. We've got their ever so hot hit track, Up and Down, We At It, followed by FX's Red Light. We'll see you guys after this with our winner.
Please, guys.
I love you. Save Daddy.
We actually have a few minutes left, so if you guys would like to continue on to save yourself just a little bit more. Our staff felt bad, I guess. So we have a cup of water and we have a cup that's empty so that they can spit it out in. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. I mean, you guys eat pickled ginger when you guys go to Japanese restaurants, right?
No,
I don't eat it.
we don't eat it.
I don't eat it.
Wait. You don't eat the
Is that
pickled
the red
ginger?
one? The red one?
The
No, I
one, the
don't eat
long pickled
I don't eat it.
ginger.
No.
No, I don't eat it. I don't even eat kimchi, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can understand that from you, but you don't.
Ginger.
Okay, Eddy over here is like Japanese food, like fan over here.
I can eat it. Like I used to eat it, but then I rather eat another
Piece.
Yes.
No, this is the big piece. Eat the big piece.
It's okay. Since you don't know what it tastes like, you can have a taste. I've ate a lot of this, so it's okay. You can have a big taste, a big bite.
But this is the time of the week where I start to get a bit desperate. I really don't feel like it, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit desperate. Please help me. Ginger is bad. Now I can start to eat chili, but ginger.
Oh yeah, you can't have spicy stuff.
But he likes wasabi.
Okay, so he like horseradish. So it's gonna be probably similar.
No way.
It is similar to horseradish, I think.
I think it's not spicy. I think just the flavor of it is going to be quite disturbing.
And for a first experience, I think a big bite will do very well.
So is it? No, I'll for both of you, whoever loses, I was gonna make you swallow it, but I'll let you guys spit it out.
No, but if we are men, the loser must swallow it.
Aww. So Eddy, you think that you're gonna be eating it today?
I don't know. No, come on.
All right. Well, drum roll, please. Let's find out who our winner is for this week.
Oh no.
Prince, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to try and taste this ginger today. Eddy, you won.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Thank you! I love you!
No fun anymore.
I won't be mean. You can try just half of a bite. I won't be mean. If Eddy lost, I was gonna make him eat like... Oh! He took the big piece!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh man!
You can spit it out.
Oh really?
Go. Chomp a little, come on.
I chomp more than a little.
Oh, you poor thing. Oh, he's a good sport about it, though. He's a good sport about it. He took a big bite. He did take a big bite about it. All right. So that's how our ultimate vote goes. Each week, all you have to do is vote for either Eddy or for Prince. And we get a chance to see that.
Seriously, guys.
Oh, Prince, maybe you'll win next week, and then it'll be a really bad penalty for Eddy.
I start to feel bullied now.
Oh, well, our last track for today is going to be EXID's Yes, since it was EXID's Horsi who won for today. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
I'm
Bye.
sorry, Luna.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.